This afternoon, a Valley veteran is sharing his story. He says he waited years for his military benefits.
His goal is to educate young service members so they can avoid his bad experiences. Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey reports.
Vietnam veteran Jose Luis Pena says when he left the war zone, he thought his fight was over. Jose Luis Pena tells us life was very different for members of the military when he was active. He says he didn't even hear about the VA for 21 years after he got out of the service.
Of course, back in the 60s, technology was very different. We didn't know anything, We didn't know anything.
Pena tells us he struggled to get VA benefits for the number of illnesses he lives with daily. Pena says he filed his first claim with the VA in 2007 and was finally granted his benefits in 2015. He says he was rejected on a regular basis.
A lot of time, maybe 8 or 10 times for the longest time. It was painful. It was a long wait.
Pena tells us he hopes younger members of the military never have to experience what he's been through. Channel 5 News reached out to Samuel Perez Jr., a veteran service officer in Hidalgo County who deals with younger veterans and active duty troops. We wanted to see if the claims process is getting better for these vets. Perez says a VA program that's been revamped and put into use in the last year, benefits delivery at discharge, is allowing members of the military to file claims while they're still serving. Some are filing with up to 180 days before they're through. Perez says in recent months he's noticed that these claims are being processed a lot quicker, sometimes in 4 to 6 months. One reason Perez believes the claims process is speeding up is because the program deals with active duty troops.
It gives a military soldier an opportunity to file prior to separating from service. So it gives them more validity, more truth to it because he's filing it while he's in service.
Perez says the VA is also doing a much better job of educating active duty troops of what their entitlements are. Now, we also reached out to the VA. In a statement, the group says the program is making significant improvement on the claims process. The VA reports in the first month of fiscal year 2019, 3,437 claims were completed, with 57.7% completed within 30 days. Now, Pena says he's happy to hear the younger servicemen and women are getting this type of service. In the Channel 5 News studio, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 5.
Here are a few more details on the Delivery at Discharge program for active duty service members. The VA has a web page set up to explain those pre-discharge claims. It answers questions about what benefits can be received and when a claim can be filed. That site is available through the Find a Link section. That's at our web page, krgv.com.